John Lodel, the director of the Rutherford County Archives, to come forward, I would like to describe my project and talk about what I've learned in bringing forward this effort. 4 years ago, on February 1st, 2019, the Rutherford County Courthouse, the place where so much history had already been made for decades, became the backdrop for one of Scouting's most important and significant moments. On that day, women became eligible for membership into Scouting's primary program. Not only did the Boy Scouts become Scouts BSA, but also became more welcoming and inclusive for all youth wishing to experience the benefits of this outstanding leadership program. The Rutherford County Courthouse Museum, under the leadership of former Mayor Bill Ketron, quickly and recently became an important part of the shared memories of our community. As I found myself looking for an appropriate way to serve through my Eagle Project, it was only after the encouragement of Mayor Ketron and the kindness and support of Mr. Lodel that this effort became possible. But, like almost all Eagle projects, it was not as simple or as easy as I originally thought. Mr. Lodel was patient and kind in helping me navigate the bureaucracy and politics of county government, as well as the rules and regulations of the archives and the county's IT department, to create the appropriate physical and digital commemoration of our charter ceremony. I learned that wall-spaced and a historic structure of the courthouse is fiercely guarded and not easy to obtain. I learned that the museum has to consider many, often conflicting elements in deciding what goes on its walls. I learned that there's a specific way for external websites to connect to the public county services. And I learned that museum glass is better and more expensive than regular glass. And I learned that it's hard to hold a ceremony in the courthouse on a Tuesday night. Tonight, I present to Mr. Lodel and the county this physical display for the museum walls, as well as an accessible website that holds photos, videos, media coverage, and copy of documents. None of this would have been possible without the support of my fellow Scouts, featured in video interviews about their experience in the troop's founding, along with our first Senior Patrol leader, Morgan Phillips, and our first Scoutmaster, Kevin Phillips. My Scoutmaster, current Scoutmaster, Mindy Bell, my troop chairman, David Parker, and my advancement coordinator, Jackie Neal, in making sure I did everything by the book. And two of my mentors, both Eagle Scouts, who, like Mayor Ketron, were present and active in our charter ceremony. Retired Army Lieutenant General Keith Huber, who oversees the Charlie and Hazel Daniels Veterans Military Family Center at MTSU, and MTSU trustee J.B. Baker, whose leadership brought about the partnership between MTSU and Scouting. Without the support of both Mr. J.B. Baker and General Huber, this project would not have launched. Thank you both. And now I would like to ask Mr. Lodel to come forward and accept both this framed display for the museum and the website that will be linked to it through the QR code.
I am John Lodel, director of the Rutherford County Archives. I'm also a representative of on the team that put the county museum together, which opened 1.5 years ago, under the leadership of Bill Ketron, our former mayor, county mayor. So we need to thank Rachel. We need to thank Bill Ketron. There was a team of us working on this museum, and people don't realize, an exhibit like this takes a lot longer than you would ever imagine. It took us 3 years to design 5 exhibit rooms at the courthouse. If you haven't been there, here's my sales pitch. Please go see it. I think we did a good job, but please go see it. But it took us 3 years to design a museum, the whole thing. And Bill Ketron gave me a call one day and said, "Hey, there's a troop that was formed here. It's very important. This was 2019. You're going to put this on exhibit. Make it happen." "Yes, sir. I'll do that." And it's taken. We thought we'd have it done last August. Here we are in April, May, it doesn't matter. It looks great, but it's because Rachel's perseverance in getting it done. And so she learned that museum glass costs extra, and that exhibits take longer than you think they're going to take, and things like that. She's done a wonderful, wonderful job. And above and beyond, not just she put an exhibit together that's going to go permanently in the courthouse to remember all of you all, indefinitely, by the way. But she put a website together. She did oral interviews from troop members to help preserve that history. She coordinated with county government. She coordinated with city partners and MTSU partners to make this happen. So I know it's an Eagle Scout project, but oh my goodness, what an Eagle Scout project. here again, above and beyond the call of duty, they were able to get a proclamation from our state representatives, congressional members, I should say, that represent Rutherford County. So this is a proclamation that was created by the state Tennessee Senate, as it says, and passed earlier this year, last month. So let me read it to y'all what it says. Whereas at the time when this nation's youth face difficult challenges, the Boy Scouts of America is one of our finest assets, providing young men and women with an educational program that contributes significantly to their character development, citizenship training, and improved mental and physical fitness. And whereas the highest rank a Scout can attain in the Boy Scouts of America Scouts BSA program is that of Eagle Scout, and Rachel A. Oppmann, with considerable effort and diligent preparation, is nearing the end of her Eagle Scout requirements. And whereas the Boy Scouts of America changed the name of its primary scouting program to Scouts BSA and allowed females to join effectively February 1st, 2019. Hold your applause to the end. And whereas on February 1st, 2019, a group of 16 young women gathered at the Rutherford County Courthouse for a ceremony attended by officials of the Middle Tennessee Council of the Boy Scouts of America and other community leaders to charter Troop 2019 under the auspices of Trinity United Methodist Church. And whereas that ceremony covered extensively by local, state, regional, and national media on the first day that young women became eligible for membership in Scouts BSA, to become a national symbol of the historic moment in scouting. And whereas the Rutherford County Courthouse Museum, in honor of this national recognition, choose to recognize and commemorate this ceremony by housing display and hosting a website built by Life Scout Rachel Oppmann of Troop 2019 as her Eagle Scout project. And whereas it is appropriate that we should recognize Rachel A. Oppmann as one of the most outstanding young people in our state, now therefore I, Randy McNally, Speaker of the Senate of the 113th General Assembly of the State of Tennessee, in conjunction with the undersigned, do hereby proclaim that we congratulate and thank both the Life Scout Rachel A. Oppmann and the officials of Rutherford County Courthouse Museum on the inclusion of this display for public inspection and enlightenment, proclaimed in Nashville, Tennessee on the 21st day of April 2023.
Thank you, Mr. Lodel. And now I would like to ask Mr. Vance Lackey, our Deputy Scout Executive, to say a few words on behalf of our Middle Tennessee Council.
So hi, I'm Vance Lackey. I am the Deputy Scout Executive of the Middle Tennessee Council. We serve 37 counties here in Middle Tennessee. I was here in the beginning, so where's the map? I'm standing right back here in this picture, so I was there the day this all started. So yeah, I actually brought my son. I said, son, you need to see this. It's a historical day. Now, my son is an Eagle Scout now, but he didn't understand the importance of it at the time, and I hope one day he can look back at this and understand once females became part of scouting, we truly became a family program. Years ago, J.B. Baker has been on our board. He's been on our board since I joined scouting. I joined here about 8 years ago. And one of the things J.B. did, he was a forward-thinking guy. He has a memorandum of understanding with NTSU where they help put on programs down here. We do Merit Badge University. We do some other things. We've had OA events down here at the college. So it's a great relationship we built, and thank you for doing that for us, and thank NTSU for being a part of that. Scouting is the best kept secret we have. We meet in the basement of a church, we meet in an empty church or a school building, and we meet in the woods. The unfortunate part of that, we as a collective group see the good things we do all the time. But we become a little bit numb to it. What I tell people all the time, tell the good things we're doing out in the community. This will do this for people to come and see for the rest of the eternity. As people come in, they will know scouting is alive and well because of what we as a collective group are doing here in Rutherford County. Thank you for what you're doing. If we can help you in Middle Tennessee, let us know. And congratulations again.